Green. Green. And blue. Hyde examines the statue. It's been exposed to the elements for a long time and is looking rather worse for wear. This is weird. Why would anyone build all these statues in an out-of-the-way place like this? There's a statue of a water deity on top of the pedestal. Willkommen in Regenstein. I don't want to have to be the one to say this, Hyde, but someone's going to have to, and I know you're thinking it too. These statues really look like people who've been turned to stone, don't they? This is highly unusual. Travelers are making very rarely the journey here. Now my eyes are not so good anymore, but you are young and full of life. Oda? What reason you could be having for visiting the God's forsaken place, I do not know. We don't exactly know why we're here either, to be honest. A lot of stuff's happened that we don't really understand. Hyde tells the story of the party's adventures so far. So, you are making trips across the time and restoring parts of the world that have disappeared, ja? Still, you should forget completely about this village. Already it is too late for us. As you are seeing for yourself, every person here has been turned into the stone. And there is no longer anything anyone can do to lift this terrible curse. I sit simply here and wait for the end to come. There is no need for you to join me in my lonely vigil. Continue your journey better. Achtung, ein Moment. If you plan to make further travels, you should take this bitte. Hyde acquires a pretty bottle whose contents glisten in the light. That bottle is containing the angel tears. They say this legendary liquid can lift the curse which turns people into stones. Now you are surely thinking why I have not used this already, yeah? Look around you. These statues are being exposed to so much wind and so much rain. Already they are ruined almost. Even the angel's tears cannot save them now. If only I had acquired the tears earlier. The people of the village are surely not forgiving me for my negligence. You see, when the nightfall comes, Nine. You do not need to hear this tale. I tell you simply this. Things in this village are dark at best of the times. When the evening comes, they are even more dark. If you are spending the night here, be sure you are not venturing to the outdoors after sunset. So I detain you no longer, travelers. You should go quickly and continue your journeys. This is a self-reminder. Nobody will begrudge your quick nap. Rest for a while? Sure. Hyde is woken by a plaintive wailing coming from outside his window. It's a beautiful young woman who's been turned to stone. Her exposure to the elements has left her looking rather worse for wear. The statue emits a gentle glow. It's as though it's trying to say something. Then, all of a sudden, the light grows stronger. Ugh, it's late again. Forgive me, dear Helga. I was not meaning to make you wait. Nein, never mind. Well, did you decide what you are going to do? Yeah, I have made my decision. I will fetch again the supplies this year. What? Clemens, 9. They are monsters. There are monsters. What if something were to happen to you? It is because there are monsters that I must go, Helga. Our village cannot produce its own vegetables. 9. This means someone must make the trip to purchase supplies, or we are all facing starvation. I am the most suitable candidate. I can more capably fight than any other man in the village. It must be me. I'm not disagreeing with this, but I have made another decision also. Once I am returned from the trip, then I announce our engagement to the whole village. This is perfect, yeah? Clemens, it makes me happy, of course, to hear such talk, but... Alles klar. Then it is decided, Helga. You must not worry for me. I am able to take care of myself. Tja, I know this, but be careful, bitte. Ja. I return in plenty of time for the Regentans. Tschüssi, mein Schatz. See you soon, my love. I just butchered a foreign language. My dear Clemens, I pray for your safe return. The glow surrounding the statue fades. It's a young girl who's been turned to stone. Her exposure to the elements has left her looking rather worse for wear. The statue emits a gentle glow. It's as though it's trying to say something. Then all of a sudden the light grows stronger. Super. I make later a note of this and hide it between the books on the shelf. Ja, perfect. Felix, you cannot make graffiti. It is strictly forbidden. Bitte, Lena. Keep quiet. But graffiti is forbidden. This is not graffiti. This is a self-reminder. Speaking of reminding, I must tell you of my most recent discovery. It is even more amazing than my last. Your last? You are speaking of the secret base. Ja. That does not compare even a little to this new discovery. I will tell you of it tomorrow. Come to my home during the Regentans. If I am not there, you will find me in the secret base. Ja, okay. Super. Then I see you tomorrow, yeah? Do not be late. The glow surrounding the statue fades. It's a man who's been turned to stone. His exposure to the elements has left him looking rather worse for wear. The statue emits a gentle glow. It's as though it's trying to say something. Then all of a sudden the light grows stronger. Herr Ralph, it is the day of the Regentans. Perhaps you should drink a little less, nein? Do not pretend to have concern for me. You make big money from selling me drink order. I'm not so concerned for you. I am wishing simply to close the bar in order to join the Regentans. Fine, fine. Regentans indeed. Every year they are making this big stupid party. And they think it will cause the rain to fall. Ridiculous. Rain? It is... My skin... my body. Frickin' auto text. What is happening here? Is this some cruel joke? My body, it is turning into stone. Nein, Felix. The statue crumbles into dust. Hyde looks at the bookshelves. In between two books there is a note scrawled in a childish hand. Read the note, of course. I was playing in my secret base, and I am making an amazing discovery. Who would be thinking there is such a place in this village? Unglabich. It is near the cliff, but beneath the shop mein Vater is going often to. Close to my self-reminder, the entrance is just north of the tree that is standing by itself. Hyde closely examines the area around his feet. The ground here feels almost as if it might be hollow, but it's too dark to see in any more detail at the moment. You have returned. Then I suppose you have witnessed the glowing statues for yourself, yeah? This glow is the sign of the grudge they are bearing towards me, I am sure. But you do not know my tale. Perhaps I should provide you with a little of this village's history, yeah? Regenstein has always been a very dry place. That is why we were holding the Regentans every year. It is a ceremony to cool down the rains. And it was during the Regentans that it happened. That fateful year, on that fateful day, I went to fetch supplies from a faraway town. As I was making my homecoming, I witnessed a large purple cloud floating over the village. And it was raining. It was the heaviest rain I had ever seen, but it was so dirty. It was grey. This grey rain did not last so long, but its work was swift, and by the time I arrived back to the village, all the people had become turned to stone. I was certain they were desperate to be made human again. I'm certain still, but alas, the means to bring this about has evaded me. I could do nothing. I could not help my people. I should have been turned to stone along with them. I wish I had been, yeah. This would have been a far less cruel fate. The grey rain is a terrifying thing, and yet many are entirely unaware of its existence. You wish to know my name? I am Clemens, or at least I was. I do not use that name anymore. It is too painful. Clemens is a name that befits the saviour of this village, a name that befits a happily married man, and I am neither. Come on, Hyde. You can't stay in bed all day, you know. What are you gibbering on about? You had a strange vision last night? Because of that you're still sleepy? I really don't have a clue what you're on about, you know. Anyway, that's not important right now. Kiefer's found something. Yep, that's right. While you were snoring away this morning, I thought I'd take a stroll around the village. And I only ended up stumbling across a secret staircase. Obviously I could have gone and checked it out by myself, but I thought it'll only be polite to wait for you to wake up first. Okay, if I'm being totally honest, yeah, it looks a bit dodgy. I thought maybe we could ask that old man about it before heading down there. Well, come on, what are you waiting for? I see you are still here. A staircase leading to the underground? Well now. A great many fortifications and secret tunnels were dug for the battles that once raged in this area, you know. Perhaps this staircase is an entrance to one such tunnel, or a hidden room, perhaps. While you are here, I have remembered a rhyme I was told when I have received the angel tears I gave to you. Tears of angels scatter slow, drift and fall to ground below. I often wonder what in the world this could mean. Perhaps one is supposed to go to somewhere high up and... ignore me. These are merely the mutterings of an old dummkopf. You must forget about Regenstein, travellers. Find somewhere new to visit, ja. A high place, eh? That big rock in the middle of the village is pretty high up, isn't it? Secret base number 2. Regenstein stretches out beneath you. If you were to release the angel tears from up here, they'd probably float down and cover the whole village. Do you want to give it a try? Yep. Hyde holds the bottle of angel tears aloft. Huh? Huh? Who are you? My name is Felix, and I am searching for the other people from the village. Have you seen them somewhere better? It is all very strange. They were here just a moment ago preparing for the Regentans. I wonder if perhaps something has happened. Do you know anything of this? Yep. What? Everybody has been turned into stone, and this has all happened many years ago? I'm very sorry, but this is not a funny joke at all, Mynheer. And not convincing either. But it really does feel rather empty, Nine. Well, I suppose I must continue making my search for everyone. You will help me too, Ja? Secret base number 1. This statue, it is looking exactly like Lena. Was it you who built these statues, Mynheer? They are ever so lifelike. You have used the angel tears just now, yeah? I would recognize that aroma anywhere. But it is not the fragrance only that I notice. The entire village has become a little bit brighter also, Oda. Unless my eyes have at last begun to become kaput. Who is this man, bitte? Who is your little friend? Nine. cannot be. Is it truly? Yep. 9-9. I was not asking a question. It is beyond a doubt. This voice, this face, I know this boy. You are the son of Ralph, Ja? Your name is Felix. This is correct. So, but where have you been all this time? I was underground, in my secret base. Underground, you say? But of course. This is why you were not withered by the elements. Wunderbar. My travelling friends, this is a miracle. It is proof that our village is not dead, that it is still alive and kicking. And all this thanks to you. Though I told you to leave this god-forsaken place, you did not. You persisted, and used the tears. And now we are forsaken no more. Danke, mein Freunde. Danke from the bottom of my heart. Surely this is the happiest day of my life. We must make a little party to celebrate, Ja? You have breathed new life into Regenstein, after all. The light of hope returns to the old man's eyes at last. But when he realizes that the people of the village really won't be coming back, Felix isn't quite so happy. Eventually, the old man wins him round, promises to look after him from now on. And after a little hesitation, Felix finally accepts. Everyone heads to bed, exhausted after the day's excitement. And then morning comes. I am unable to know how to thank you for all you have done. We owe you everything. You have even inspired Felix and myself to go on a little journey of our own, you know. We have decided that we must spread the word of the grey rain which afflicted our home. If we are able to save just one life by doing so, I feel my own existence will not have been wasted. But do not think that this means we are giving up on the people of Regenstein. 999. As we make our travels around the world, we will continue to search for the method to bring the people of our beloved hometown back to themselves. Though we are far away, the spirit of the village shall live on, and as long as young Felix and I survive, then so too shall Regenstein. You are already leaving? I wish I could come with you, mein Herr, but my new friend would surely become lonely without me. Also, I too wish to find a method to restore the Regensteiners to life. Perhaps you will miss my adorable smile, but I am hoping that you can understand. Do not badly think of me, bitte. Auf Wiedersehen. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Ugh. Once again, my travelling friends, I must say danke. We owe everything to you. You have even inspired Felix and I. Yeah. Oh, hello there. We don't get many visitors around here. I suppose I better introduce myself. My name is Carrie. I'm sorry to spring this on you out of the blue, but you're travellers, so I was wondering if you could help me out. Do you think you could do me a huge favour? Really? Oh, that's wonderful. The thing is, you see, well, I'm trying to build a town here. And not just any town. A town for monsters who've always wanted to become humans. A place where the formerly wild and savage can come to live a new life of peace. Most people think that monsters just go around attacking people all the time, but lots of them really aren't like that. There are monsters all over the world who want nothing more than a chance to turn their lives around, to get a new start in a new place, and a new body. I want to build a town where they can do just that, a place where those who deserve a second chance can go about their lives without fear of being judged. In fact, I found the first resident for my little community on the way here, and I tried to bring him along with me. But then we got into a spot of trouble and ended up getting separated. That's why I need your help. I need you to go and find him. He started life as a slime, but then he became a poet, and as he wandered the world in search of inspiration, he developed a real taste for fish. If I was to guess, I'd say he probably ended up somewhere that's famous for its seafood. You wouldn't do me a huge favour and go and look for him, would you? I'll keep working on my plans for the town in the meantime. Good luck with the search. This place is great. I love the smell of the sea and the taste of all that fresh fish. But I can't help feeling a bit uneasy. It's as if I've forgotten something. I seem to remember I was with a girl, but who exactly was she? I'm surprised my memories normally really go. This must be the person Carrie was talking about. Tell him about Carrie? Yep. Hyde tells the man about Carrie. It's all coming back to me now. We were going to build a town together. It was going to be great. I'm so grateful for you for sharing this with me. Oh, excuse my manners. My name's... Flegmeric. I'll go with Flegmeric. I'd love to give you a token of my appreciation, but I have to get going. I should have sorted something out by the slime I find Carrie. Come and speak to me then. Now, if you'll excuse me. I am having a great time here. Thanks so much for telling me about this place. I got you something to show how grateful I am. I've given it to Carrie to look after. You should go and grab it from her. Ah, there you are. Thanks to you, my friend and I have been reunited. I'm really impressed with how you managed to find him. So impressed, in fact, that I'd like to ask you to do the same again. Only if you have time, of course. If you come across any more reformed former monsters in search of a safe haven on your travels, could you tell them about our little community? Sure. Thank you. Oh, I nearly forgot. I was told to give you this by way of thanks. It looks like some kind of stone tablet. I wonder if it's got something to do with that strange plinth downstairs. It certainly looks like it'd fit on top of it, that's for sure. The stairs leading down to the plinth are near the trees off to the northwest. Why don't you go and take a look? Wouldn't it be lovely if all the reformed former monsters you found had interesting little treasures like these tablets to give you? Something about holding this one makes me feel calm somehow. Maybe they make the former monsters feel calm as well. Either way, our little community is growing nicely. I'm sure there'll be lots more reformed former monsters making their way here before long. There's bound to be lots of work to do, so any help you can offer will be much appreciated. This way or the other way? No, it's over here. Hello there and welcome. I'm in charge of this plinth, and I'm really happy that you've come to see me. Now, since this is your first visit, I should probably begin by giving you a quick explanation of what my little plinth here is all about. Basically, you'll sometimes get things called traveller's tablets from monsters and other places. When you do, you should bring them here and pop them on top of it. They'll take you to all kinds of new and incredible places. Mysterious caves, soaring towers, you name it. Some of them could be really quite dangerous. But if you can beat all the monsters that await you in the places the tablets take you to, well, all sorts of wonderful things can happen. Oh, here, this is for you. It's a stamp book. You can use it to keep a record of the monsters you meet in the places where the tablet takes you. You'll get a new monster stamp each time you defeat a new monster in your Traveller's Tablet dungeon. You can take a look at your stamps any time you like by selecting info from the menu, and it's definitely worth trying to collect them all, believe me. Okay, that's about it from me. Just examine the plinth if you want to pop a tablet on there. Welcome. If you're looking for a place to swap monster stamps for tombola tickets, you're barking up the right tree. For every 6 new stamps you show me, I'll give you a ticket. It's nuts, right? And don't worry. Swapping stamps won't erase them from your leaves. From the leaves of your stamp book, or anything. But you can only swap each stamp once. Got that? Let's see now, you've collected a total of 0 monster stamps. Once you've got that number up to 6, I'll be able to exchange them for our tombola ticket. Tremendous, right? Come back when you've filled the leaves of your stamp book with a few more stamps. Where does this lead? Hello there. This is the way you can ask the monsters you've sent to Monster Meadows to go looking for Traveller's Tablets for you. You can also share and receive those tablets using Street Pass. Unfortunately, however, it doesn't look like Monster Meadows is quite ready to accommodate any monsters yet, which means you can't go looking for any Traveller's tablets in the moment. However, you can still share and receive your tablets via Street Pass, provided you've beaten their boss monsters. So, what would you like to do? Come back again sometime. There's a small bag on top of the book. Under the bag is a yellow sheet of notepaper. Read the note here. Hyde picks up the note and starts reading. It was always my dream to build a place where monsters could live in peace and harmony. Alas, I never had the chance to achieve my ambition, and now it is too late. That is why I implore you, dear visitor, to continue the work that I started and make my dream a reality. Carry these monster munchies around, and monsters are sure to take a shine to you when you defeat them. Once a monster has warmed to you sufficiently, be sure to tell it about this place. My dream may have remained unfulfilled in my lifetime, but that doesn't mean it must remain that way forever. Look, some monster munchies. I don't want to do that yet. Seriously, would I walk past that tablet and not picked her up at all? I've got yellow, have I? Bow, bow. That's odd. He doesn't seem interested in talking to you at all. doesn't seem interested in talking to you. Or maybe he just can't speak. Okay. Why do I have to? Bow, 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 bow. Seems to be desperately trying to say something, but unfortunately it doesn't speak animal. Earth? It's a little boy chained to a post. What kind of person would keep a little kid chained up like this? It's disgraceful. We need to get him free right now. collar is very tight and looks painful. But it's locked. You can't get it off. Why do this? I bet the animals know all about what's going on in this town. If only we had some way of communicating with them. Hold on. I'm sure I remember hearing something somewhere about a man who could talk to animals. Right. So you've got yourself a little girlfriend now, have you? Dearie me, I remember when you were just a little kitten. Look at you now, eh? Meow, meow. Well, hello there. Goodness me, you look very serious indeed. Do you need my help with something? Is that it? What's that? You've gone and found yourself a town that's chock-a-block with animals, and the people there can't talk. You youngsters and your japes. Just because I live in the middle of the forest doesn't mean I'll fall for any old tall tale, you know. Anyway, the local creatures bring me all the latest news from around the island. I'm sure I've heard if there was a town like that out there. Meow, meow, meow. Huh? What's that, my furry little friend? These travelers' tales have piqued your curiosity? Meow. Really? You think I should go with them and see if they're telling the truth or not? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Well, I suppose you're right about that. If I don't go with them, they'll never be able to understand a word those animals are saying. Righty-ho then. I'll come and take a look at this town of yours, shall I? After all, if what you say is true, it sounds like you'll be needing my help. Let's get moving, shall we? Dark. Big old island, isn't it? It looks like you youngsters weren't pulling my leg after all. This town really is full of animals. Righty-ho then. Let's see what they've got to say for themselves, shall we? Oh well, aren't you a handsome fellow? Now, there's no need to be afraid. We just want to ask you what's going on here, that's all. Bow wow. What was that? Sorry, little fellow, could you repeat that for me? Bow wow. Dearie me. I've no idea why, but I can't seem to understand a word he's saying. How terribly peculiar. Let's try talking to some more of these animals, shall we? Perhaps they'll have better luck elsewhere. I thought it was the animals we were supposed to be talking to. Didn't you say that the humans in this town were unable to speak? Hold on a moment. What in the name of creation? I must say, I've never seen anything quite like this before. Yes, this little fellow isn't a human at all. He might look like one, but he's all dog on the inside. Ha 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 ha. Well, there's a turn up for the books. This means we can have a good old chinwag. Now, there's no need to be afraid. We just want to ask you what's going on here, that's all. Is that so? Go on. Well now. It seems that many years ago, this little town was attacked by a fearsome monster, but that monster was driven out by a pack of benevolent white wolves. These brave champions of the innocent stood alongside one another in an attempt to repel the threat. But the monster was very powerful, and one by one the wolves began to fall. What a tale. Let's talk to some more of these animals in human form and find out what happened next, shall we? Yes, this fellow isn't a human at all. Might look like one, but he's all horse on the inside. Well, there's a turn up. Yeah. Just want to talk. Is that so? Go on. Well now. After a long, hard battle, the remaining white wolves managed to lure the monster into a sacred mountain cave known as the Grotto de Sigillo, where they sealed it away, blocking the entrance with an enormous rock. The monster put up a brutal fight, however, and only one white wolf survived, an expectant mother heavy with cubs. And there she was, all alone, her friends having sacrificed themselves in order to seal away the beast. What a tale. Let's talk to some more of these animals in human form and find out what happened next, shall we? Oh, dog. After all these years of peace, the town has been attacked again, and only a few days ago. Apparently, a terrifying creature came and turned all the people into animals, and animals into people. Well, that explains it. That's why everything is in such a muddle. What a tale. Let's talk to some more of these animals in human form and find out what happened next. There's only one more, isn't there? His collar is very tight. It looks painful. Goodness me, it's barbaric. Keeping a youngster chained up like this. And look how tight his collar is. The poor lad can barely breathe. Must be in so much pain. We need to set him free right away. I think my penknife should cut through the collar. Let me just give it a try. There, it's off. Well, my boy, how does that... Hey, where are you? Wait! Blimey, that boy can move. He's a lively one, eh? Still, it's a relief to see he's still healthy after what he's been through. human formed animals about. All cat, eh? It seems the fiend who attacked the town just recently came from the mountain to the west. Oh my. And that's exactly where the white wolf sealed away the other monster all those years ago. Sounds as if something very worrying indeed must be going on up there. Well, we certainly got a better idea about what's going on now, at least. Although I worry I may have lost the thread there a little amongst all the excitement. Why don't I try and piece things together and put the story in order for us, eh? Sure. Very well. This might take a while, but you do well to listen carefully. A long, long time ago, the town was attacked by a terrifying monster. That's when the White Wolves appeared to fight the creature off. After a long, hard battle, the wolves managed to steal the monster away in a mountain cave known as the Grotto de Sango. Also, alas, only one wolf lived to tell the tale, a mother-to-be no less. In other words, the monster was successfully sealed away, but at a terrible cost to the wolves who came to protect the town. There, that's the part of the story dealing with the olden days over and done with. Did you get all of that? Yep. Righty-ho. Now, after the monster was sealed away, the local people went about their lives in peace until a few days ago, that is. That's when the monster struck again, turning all the animals into humans, and the humans into animals, then disappearing back off to the mountain in the west. All of which suggests that there might be some sort of terrible trouble brewing up there. That was a long old tale, wasn't it? Were you able to follow it all? Yep. Lovely. That's good to hear. I always knew you were a sharp one, Hyde. Don't hesitate to ask if you want me to run you through it again, though. Now listen, Hyde. We've got to do something to bring all the animals and humans in this town back to normal. And if you ask me, the key to doing that is to be found up that mountain to the west we've been hearing about. Now, I'm sure you're planning to head over there anyway, so you won't mind if I come along with you. Ha ha. This way for Grotto del Springo. Trespassers beware. Look, over there. It's a wolf. Keep my level as low as possible. Guys, just let me run. Fucking healing her again. For the love of God, let me fucking run! Flee. Stop fucking blocking me and just fucking flee. Oh yeah, stick an enemy right there, you stupid fucking piece of crap. Don't want to fight anything. So stop fucking forcing me. Fucking sake. Don't spawn enemies where I can't fucking react to them quickly. Oh, I can't believe I walked straight into that. Wasn't meant to see me. I wanted to run up. I didn't want to move that slow. Oh, Let me run, let me run, let me run, let me run. Great. And that's Maribel dead. Fucking great. Stop fucking being in the way. All I want to do is get through this without fighting anything. Keep my level low. So I was going to abuse it when it opens up the frickin' job system. And it has to freaking kill the one who can't. How's he fucking no good? Give me a goddamn resurrection item somewhere. Stop fucking putting enemies in my freaking path. I've got that choice. I'm gonna go through these. When I tell you to run, you run straight away. Hey, look, it's open. Come on, let's go and take a look inside. Dearie me, our friend the wolf looks to be in a rather bad way. In rather a bad way, even. And look at that. That's about the largest coffin I've ever seen. I wonder what exactly is going on here. What the? Oh, Careful now, Hyde. Unless I'm very much mistaken, there's a monster nearby, and a very nasty one to boot. The boy seems determined to protect the injured wolf. She's badly injured and struggling to breathe. Watch out, Hyde. Seems there's rather a nasty monster around here somewhere. Oh, visitors. I just love visitors. Couldn't eat a whole one, though. Goodness me, where in the blazes is that horrible voice coming from? Thought you'd wander up here and see what was going on, did you? I suppose it means you're friends with that infuriating little white wolf. He and his little friends thought they'd sealed me away in here for good. Well, they didn't, and now I'm free. I'm going to teach them a lesson for shutting me up in this dingy old, boring old hole for all these years. I've already turned that town they seem to love so much on its head, and now I'm going to do the same to them. I promised I wouldn't stop until every last white wolf had been wiped out. And once this run-of-the-mill howler here stops being so stubborn and tells me where the little one is, I'll finally be able to get my wish. What's that, my lad? Goodness. Well, that explains it then, I suppose. There now, little friend. You just lie there and stay quiet. We'll look after you. Listen, Hyde. This poor creature joined forces with a white wolf to do battle against this monster mere days ago. And, as you can see, she hasn't given up the fight. We need to protect her. Oh, just shut up, will you? I'm trying to make a villainous speech here. If you won't tell me where to find the last white wolf, I'll just have to bash you until you do. You and your little friends. Well now, this won't do. Frickin' auto street. Be able to have Maribel to do some damage, but no. Oh, terrible. May as well try to win, though. Nicely dodged, Hyde. Actually mean to do that. Oh, that ain't good. Seems like I'm still gonna win anyway. No. How could this happen? How could you miserable worms have beaten me? Me! Well, I've gone easy on you up till now, but playtime's over. You won't be giving me so much trouble once I've turned you all into animals. What do you think you're doing, boy? Are you just trying to make me mad? No! What's happening to me? I can't move. My body, it won't listen to me. This is one of those sneaky little white wolves tricks, isn't it? Which must mean the boy, he's... Of course, when I cast my spell on the town, he must have... It's almost funny. There I was looking everywhere for you, and you were staring me in the face all along. What an idiot I've been. You're the last white wolf, aren't you, boy? The last thing standing between me and my goal of wiping out your insufferable kind. I'll never forgive you, you know. Never. And if I can't beat you, I can at least make sure you stay human forever. No more wolfing for you, little one. Quickly hide. Let's shut that lid and seal him away for good this time. Can't move it by myself. It's far too heavy. Come and give me a hand, will you? Are we set? All set, are we? Righty-o. 1, 2, heave. 1, 2, heave. Ruff, ruff. Dearie me, that's terrible. You remember the lone white wolf who survived the first battle with that horrible beast Hyde? Well, that wolf was this boy's mother. Tragically, she died of her injuries shortly after giving birth. The poor cub hadn't even opened his eyes yet. And so the little orphan was taken in by this grey wolf here, who raised him as though he were her own son. Goodness me, it's enough to bring a tear to the eye, isn't it? Anyway, this lad's name is, Ruff Ruff. No way. It's almost as if he can understand what we're saying. These white wolves are amazing. Ruff Ruff. Well, if he can understand what we're saying, he certainly doesn't seem to be able to reply in any great detail. But at least now we know what to call him. Now, young Ruff, you may not be a white wolf anymore, but allow me to be the first to say you make a very handsome young man. Righty-o. Now we've managed to seal the monster away. Everyone in town should be back to their old selves. I have to say I'm a little concerned about how some of the animals are going to cope with the transition. Let's hurry back and take a look. Hey, wait. That boy can't stand still for a minute, can he? Where's he run off to now? I need to go back to the mountain again now. That friggin' tablet piece. Oh, where'd he go? There can't we find the injured white wolf outside the town. We carry him here to the barn and we treat his injuries, but then, poof, our little friend just disappear. His injuries, I believe they are healed, but it's still molto dangerous out there. Prova me I worry for him. Ah, there you are, Ruff. You were wondering what you'd got to, where you got to. I suppose you just wanted to thank the locals for taking care of you, eh? Ruff. What a polite young man you are. Well, that settles it, Hyde. I decided to take Ruff back to live with me in my cabin. He may be a legendary white wolf, but the poor little fellow's lost his mother, and he needs someone to take care of him. Ruff, oh. Oh yes, he's got you, of course. I hadn't forgotten about that. It's just, well, he can't go back to being a wolf, so he's going to have to learn to be a human. And it seems to me the best way for him to do that would be to come and stay with me for a while. Why don't you both come along, Ruff, ruff, ruff. That's the spirit. Well, we'd better get going then, Can't wait to introduce you to all my little forest friends. They'll give you a very warm welcome, I'm sure. Righty-ho. We're ready to get going whenever you are, Hyde. Righty-ho, homeward we go. Railroading me. All this fucking way back just to go up that damn mountain again and get the fucking puzzle. Home at last. Well, that was certainly a curious little experience. I'm not sure anyone would believe what happened, even if I tried to explain it to them. Well, Hyde, we'd better be on our way. I hope you don't mind if we go on ahead. I need to get these two settled in. And besides, my little forest friends are probably wondering where I've been all this time. Come on, Ruff. Off we pop. All the best to you, Hyde. What's the matter, Ruff? Did you want to say a special goodbye to Hyde and his friends? Ruff, Ruff, go. They know that, lad. But don't worry, I'm not going to drag you away before you finish saying your goodbyes. Ruff, go, Hyde. What's that, lad? Are you saying you want to go with Hyde? Oh, oh, oh. Well now, I hadn't thought of that. Ow, 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 ow. Goodness me, I see. Yes, you're right. She's saying that someone must have helped the monster escape from its prison in that cave. It couldn't have done it alone. And whoever that someone was, they must have been very powerful indeed to break the seal and move the stone, which means there's a powerful evil on the loose out there. Ow, 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 ow. And, well now, that's brave of you both. They'd like to come along with you and to help root out that evil. And I think I'd rather like that too. After all, you'll certainly need some reliable companions if that's what you're up against. You two go off and help these brave young adventurers. There'll always be a place for you back at my cabin when this is all over. Arf, arf. Well, Hyde, I suppose this is goodbye for now. Take care, won't you, you two? Ruff. Ho, ho, ho. Looks like we got ourselves a new partner in crime, and a pretty tough one at that. Welcome aboard, Ruff. Here. Given how things have been going recently, I've been thinking I need some protection, and I can't exactly rely on these two numbskulls. So welcome to the team. Ruff. Okay, let's select pillar. Green. Back to the arc. Back up the mountain, get that freaking piece of the thing. Go all the way back. Sticking monsters again. Wait, what? Can we not see the damn monster on the fucking map? Frickin' flee, I fucking flee. So stop fucking saying I'm fucking blocked. Live so she can actually walk me out of this dungeon and I don't have to walk all the way back. Why? Why'd you put an enemy right there? That is the dumbest place to put one. I can't zoom in the past. Could pick a worse place to spawn an enemy in, could you? Faster just to walk to the castle and walk down to the boat. Now the hunt for treasure chests. Bow bow. Oh, yeah. Oink, 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 oink. Mia bella Mimi, you are ready? We must hurry, or La Fiesta will be finished before we are arrived. Signor Mayor, you are so impassive. I still put on my stockings. You can wait for me, see? I know that you can. Bella Mimi, Mimi mia. I enter, ready or not. Eh? Ahem. It seems we have the visitor. Ahem. Vente alla arc. Allora, when you first enter a town, you get the big surprise, see? You're thinking, Mamma mia, this town is peopled purely with animali. No? It's okay, you no worry. They are no real. It's simple local people who wear costumi of animali. Reason is because we hold local festival, great celebration known as La Fiesta. We hold such an event because our town is once saved thanks to our creature friends back in very olden days. So we wear the costume and show the animali how much gratitude we have. Since you are here, you also can take part in La Fiesta. Excuse me. Echo, open the upper drawer if you please. The drawer is stuffed to bursting with animal costumes. Do you want to get dressed up? Sure. Bene. Your costumes, they suit you wonderfully. Molto pizzero, molto elegante. Si, when you wear a costume, you become one of us. Everyone in La Arca will wish to speak with you now. Allora, you must go. La fiesta ends soon. We go now as well. Buona fiesta. Visitatori viva le anima. Ahem. I promise you, I don't wear this costume because it resembles my true form. I wear it solely because it's the last costume left in the shop. Size is much too big for me. It's like wearing a great big balloon. The zip on my back is half open, and the costume is practically bursting at the seams. Come on, come all. Prego, enjoy, have fun, be merry. Mamma mia, you are the Visitori, no? Bene. This game is perfect for touristi. You have to try, see? It's free to enter. The prize is molto speculato. You can not refuse this chance. You will play, see? Yep. Magnifico. Let me begin. The game, she is very simple. There are 6 people in the costume of animali, see? 3 of these people are men. But please, forget them. We have no interest in the men. No, your task is to find the other 3, the 3 women. There are no more rules than this, my friend. The game is molto semplice, see? Simple is no same thing as facile. Oh no. Then, we begin. Decide who is the other woman, and speak with them to see if you are correct. Amanda, let's go. I try over and over, but still I don't find the correct answer. Now you try, see? Prego. But I warn you, it is not so easy as you think. Although, if you can not make the correct guess, you will have to move heaven and earth to do so. The cows, there are 2. This makes their life difficult. Always I get stuck on the cows. So incredible, annoying. Bow. It's terrible. Always I get 2 correct, but the last one, is always wrong. Gee, Paquito, what a shame. You make the error. But no giving up. Prefer instead. You learn from your mistakes and try again. See? Yep. I knew it. Bien, we begin. Decide who is the woman and speak with them to see if you're correct. Andrama, let's go. Si, magnifico. You have the gift. You have the superpowers. Now you must repeat the trick. Prego, please make your pick. Gee, Paquito, what a shame. Splendido. You're on the roll. 2 in a row. Only 1 remains. You're so close. Don't mess up now, or it's molto rimbalziate. Sì, molto bene. Spectaculoso. I never see visitori who can guess like you. 3 correct answers is miraculoso. You must talk with the mayor now. He'll give you the prize. He's fabuloso, I think. Oh, fijo. So, the winner of the contest is decided, see? Si, signor Mayor. The Visitori are the winners. Gloriosa Victoria. Bene, bene. Then it's time for me to present the grand prize. Come closer for the presentation, per favor. My warmest congratulazioni. It's the first time for the Visitori to win the guessing game of La Fiesta. I think it's a nice memory for you, no? And speaking of nice things, here is your prize. Hyde receives the Big Book of Beasts. Here's a little something to remind you of La Arca. Souvenir, see? I hope you like. Mysterious mansion. This is the private dock. It's property of gentlemen who live in the Palazaro across the lake. You wish to know who lives on the other side of the lake, see? Pardon me, but I am unable to tell you. To reveal the name of my employer is more than my job is worth. He is, how I can say, molto eccentrico. He lives to travel the world and collect only rare and exciting objects. Every single goddamn place a weird freaking... Man, I am so jealous of him. Molto invidioso. I wish I also can travel the world and throw gold coins around like that, like they are confetti. Good results from those seeds. Hi. Just spawn them. Spawn them just a pixel away from where I am. Almost got through everything there. Oh God. Flee! Flee! That's all you need to do! A voice drifts ominously from the sarcophagus. Who goes there? Have you come to disturb my slumber? Sure. Are you sure? Are you sure you wish to rouse me from my sleep of so many years? Yep. The lid of the sarcophagus is moving. Try to open it? Yep. Hyde slowly pushes the heavy stone lid open. You are brave indeed to wake me, or perhaps merely foolish beyond measure. What in the blue blazes? It's you. You're the ones who... That time. It's me. You know, me. Come on. You must remember me. Not ringing a bell, eh? Let me give you a hint. You fought me here a long, long time ago. Of course, back then I had those big wings and that lovely evil laugh. Still don't remember, eh? Ah well, can't be helped. I used every last ounce of my power fighting you, you know. Took me an age to sleep it off, and when I woke up, I looked like this. Talk about getting your just desserts. I tried walloping some puny humans and end up as one instead. I'm such a weakling now. I don't even dare venture outside for fear of getting picked on. That's why I hide myself in here and try to scare people off. Wait just a second. You're here too. The White Wolf boy. Fancy that. Well, I'm glad you're here. I've been meaning to apologize to you, you see. I'm sorry you ended up being stuck as a human because of me. But now that I think of it, it might not be too late. I think I might just have enough oomph left in me to turn you back into a wolf, you know. Rough. No, thank you. We've had quite enough of your meddling already. Seriously, it's no trouble. This is all my fault after all. Putting this right is the least I can do. Right then, are you ready? Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie boy, changey backy, hoy hoy hoy. Oh, that can't have been right. Look at it exactly the same. Maybe if I... no! Don't do anything! I like being like this, you idiot! If you don't stop making things worse with your stupid rubbish magic, I'll put you back in that coffin and close the lid so tight you'll... Wait a second. I'm talking. Can you hear that? I'm talking! Talky talky blah blah blah! Ha ha ha! Ruff, just listen to you. How in the world did that happen? Must have been something to do with that spell. I'm a total failure. All those years spent cowering in that box, and I haven't even got enough juice for a simple transformation spell. And what's worse, instead of making him more wolf-like, I've gone and made him more human. Oh, I'm useless. A total and utter failure. Weren't you listening? I said I like being like this. Don't cry. This is great. I'm happy. Over the moon, in fact. Now I can talk to Hyde and the others whenever I want. This is going to make our adventure so much more fun. Ha ha ha. I can talk. I can talk. Goodness me. One minute he can't say a word and the next he won't shut up. You're happy? So, I didn't mess everything up? Oh, thank goodness for that. Here, let me give you another little something to apologize for all the trouble I've caused. If I remember rightly, those are the things you were looking for, aren't they? I seem to recall hiding that one in my coffin back when I was a monster. No idea why, but never mind that now. Anyway, it's all yours. I've no idea what you'd want with a mouldy old lump of stone, but I hope it makes you very happy. I know I'm a sorry sight these days, but if you ever feel like dropping by for another chat, you're always more than welcome. Yep, right on the exit. Oh, goody! Poisoned him! Yeah, it's completely blocked off. Well, if it isn't Hyde and the gang. How are things? You seem to be in high spirits. Hello, Mr. Woodcutter. Dearie me. Did someone just call me Mr. Woodcutter? I did, Mr. Woodcutter. I can talk now. Goodness. Ruff can talk. This is an astonishing development. You should see your face, Mr. Woodcutter. Anyway, I'm sorry if I surprised you. I'm really happy I can talk to you now, and to everyone else. But how on earth did this happen? What's that? The same old monster that cast the other spell on you went and... My. Things really do take a surprising turn sometimes, don't they? Mr. Woodcutter, there's something I wanted to say to you. Fire away, lad. It'd be a shame not to make the most of your newfound ability to speak after all. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your help and for rescuing me and everything. Oh, dearie me. What a fine young man you've turned into. Goodness me, I'm welling up. Listen, Ruff. I know you've been through a lot, but it's all part of the Almighty's plan, you know. And the next part of his plan is for you to get out there with your new friends and do your best to help them. Yes, sir. Ugh. I shouldn't have done the woodcutter's voice like that. I feel my throat going raw. Oh well. His shards collected and things done, so that'll be all for now. I'll give my voice a chance to rest. Continue again tomorrow.